Welcome, sir, to our podcast hosted by SOA English Café and Virtual Showreel. So, first of all, I would request you to introduce yourself and how's your experience at SOA Proxima till now?
Okay, thank you very much. It's my honor and privilege to be here. This is my second year. I'm part of SOA's celebration, annual celebration that you do. Last year I was part of Scalers, and this year it is Proxima 2024. It's been awesome. The experience has been awesome. A lot of learnings um, from the projects that you students are displaying here, and also get to network with students, understand their experiments they have done, the projects they have done, and at the same time the conversation interactions that we have with them has been very nice. So that's about the experience and a bit of uh, brief about myself. I am Shashii Kumar, part of Publicis Sapient. I've been part of Sapient for over 5 years now, close to 5 years. I lead Campus India for Publicis Sapient. Yeah.
I would like to know more about you, but we have some questions. I would like to know your insights on them. What significant part a fresher plays in the development of a particular organization?
This is a wonderful question. As a fresher, yes, it is. It is a kind of question that comes to any fresher. How can I contribute? What am I going to play? What kind of role I'm going to play in the organization? Because organizations are established, they are running successfully, and this is the kind of question every fresher gets, right? The reason why organizations intake freshers is for the fresh mind. Okay, the fresh ideas they bring in to the system from their education. That is the main reason. Okay, and as we know, freshers, the youngsters, they come with a lot of enthusiasm. They come with a lot of energy. They have that zeal of they want to achieve something in their life. Correct. So it is very important for any organization to tap the fresher's mind, the potential brilliant minds from the colleges, bring them to the organization, okay, and help them implement their ideas, the latest ideas, the new ideas, the latest generation ideas that they have gained out of their education. And it will definitely add a lot of value to the organization in the long run.
Definitely, so well said. So I have another question. Since you hail from the domain of AI, so you must know that almost all of our activities nowadays are automated, such as the thermostats in our houses and automation of the doors in libraries or public spaces. So, sir, I would like to know your opinion on the cons rather than the pros of this automation revolution.
So automation revolution, the cons of it on human life as a general.
Yes, sir, it can be on any field, such as human health or in general human activities or tendencies.
See, okay, automation, artificial intelligence, let's put it that way. Any improvement that is happening, any invention that is happening in terms of in the field of technology is because of the human. Agree? Now, we should understand our intention behind developing a technology. Okay? Anything developed by a human has equal amount of cons as it has the pros. Okay, definitely it has. For example, you said opening up the door or something, right? Imagine if that was not in place. Correct, a human would have got up from his desk, he would have walked, he would have closed the door by himself, and he would have come back. So there is a physical activity aspect coming in here. Correct, that itself is a con. If you have an artificial intelligence or an automation there, if you're bringing an automation there, it is making you lazy. Max to max, your fingers might work, or you can go to an extent of artificial intelligence, even without using a finger on your remote, with just your eyesight, you can start controlling things in the future. You never know. So it basically it takes out all your physical activities that is required. So it's heavy load going to be on the brain, on the mind. So that can be a potential con in the future, right? The physical aspect, physical structure of a human, or the fitness might be at a risk when artificial intelligence, or if we see automation everywhere.
Yes, sir. So this might summarized as great things come with great prices.
Exactly, absolutely. Great achievements, great things come with great risk. You can
Yes,
put it
sir.
in
They
that
do.
way also, right? See, ultimately, we are the end users of automation. Now, we have to understand what part of it we need to make it usable for our human life, and what part of it, though it is available, should not be used at all. So if we are in the right direction of ensuring where the application of automation will be in human life, I think until then we are safe. But you don't have control over human mind and human what do you say, exploring opportunities, right? He just want to see everything that is possible in this world with his invention, correct? It will definitely go to an extent of every minute thing, making an automation, making everything automation. Yes, obviously, wherever a physical presence is required, if we intend to get in there, bring in automation, I think it's an ultimate con going to be for human life.
Sir, so that's a very beautiful answer. Sir, since you are also well acquainted with the hiring and the hiring process and the recruitment process, would you like to share your insights on the usage of AI in sorting of candidates, and how does the organization provide a human touch to this process?
So I'll tell you my perspective here. I may use artificial intelligence in recruitment only until 50% of my job is done. Okay. For example, uh, the demand is low, we all know about it, and the supply is more, correct? The number of positions might be less, number of companies might be 100. Let's consider a city. But number of students available, number of candidates available might be in lakhs. So to make my life easy to work with this big data, I might use artificial intelligence to streamline, to bring down the huge work into a quality percentage of work. Okay, so that part, artificial intelligence plays a very big role in screening out all irrelevant profiles. If there are 1,000 resumes, it can be used to just remove all irrelevant profiles, candidates who are not fit for the job at the basic level. Those things we can do. We can take it to the first level of screening with the artificial intelligence, but human intervention is definitely required when you take the final decision. So, final decision, a human touch is 100% required. A robo can't decide. Ultimately, it's all based on algorithms, right? Now, a human only has invented a robo, an artificial intelligence. When that takes up the place of deciding a final offer or a final connect with with a candidate, imagine the other side is also sitting is a human only. Obviously, he will be aware of how to crack it. He takes it as a hackathon, right? So he will know how to crack it. But human interactions, human conversations might change based on the situation, based on the moment, conversation that we are having. So 50%, up to 50%, the beginning of the work, AI is always good, the machine part, okay, artificial intelligence. But I would say the conclusion part, always a human intervention is required.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, since we are talking about human intervention, human emotions, and consciousness, so would you also like to share your insights on the interconnectedness and interbonding of colleagues and the different departments within an organization for the qualitative development of the organization as a whole?
So is it within the organization you want to refer to, or within an institution, college, you want to refer to?
So it can be anything. Suppose an office where the HR team or the sales team or the development and tech team, they form certain type of symbiotic relationship for the collective development of that company. So what are your take on?
See, every organization works collectively as a whole. Okay. No organization succeeds on one particular, based on one particular team's performance or one particular stream of individuals. Okay. For a technical team to succeed well in an organization, it needs support from a hiring team. It needs support from a payroll team or a compensation team. Hiring team it requires because it needs human resource, right? Time to time they will fill the open positions. They will take care of the human resource requirement in the technical team. Technical team's job is to do the technical work, right? Now there is a finance team comes into place. They take care of the financial aspects of that employees in the team. Okay, so there will be lot of interrelated coordination, data exchange, a lot of things happens. Plus marketing. Now the technical team has done a wonderful job. As an organization, we are doing a wonderful job. They are busy in their work. Now who will go out and talk about their work to the world? A marketing team is required, right? So they go out and talk about it. This is what we are, this is who we are, this is what we are doing, this is what we are good at. So it is definitely required, whether it is an organization, whether it is a college or an institution, or for that matter, in a layman's language, if you want to consider if it is your family, own family, you can't succeed on your own in a family, correct? So if you are in an organization, it can be a family, college, institution, whatever it is, it has to be a collective effort to move forward and achieve great things.
Yes, sir. So now I would like to a certain fact, a statistical fact, which suggests that the last year's surveys have showed a hike in the hiring process in tier 2 and tier 3 colleges, which is about 7%. So, sir, what's your insight on the hiring process nowadays in this dire situation of recession?
What is my take on the hiring process?
Yes, sir.
Or hiring?
In this difficult time of recession, what's your take on the hiring process, or what do the hirers or the employers look for an in a particular candidate?
Okay, this is a wonderful question. So you're asking basically during this restrictions that we have all over, the market is down, it's volatile.
Yes, sir. So what
What is
makes
the
that
expectation from
candidate?
the
Yes, sir.
organization
What
on the
makes that
candidates?
candidate different from the others?
See, I'll tell you the future of technology, future of hiring is all about uh, adaptability. Okay, it's about how well you adapt to different situation, how well you are versed with multiple technologies. Gone are the days where anybody can come up and say, I am good at A. I have no idea about B, C, D. No. It's all about your exposure that you have given during your learning stages, your excellence in adapting to different situations, your potential to learn fast. Okay. So these are some of the main factors which actually makes a candidate, a student stand out from the rest. See, ultimately any organization would require, they will not have a defined problem statement. We know that. Any organization. They may hire you for a project now, knowing you will be deputed into that project. But we don't know in the future what projects might come, what will be the client expectations and all that. So here what I do, I am not only hiring you for the current project, but in the future, I want you to be up and running for my future challenges that I'll be seeing as an organization from the client. So potential to learn, your adaptability, your learning mindset, and your openness to work as a team, uh, teamwork. So all these factors, a complete factors make you a complete a good hire for any organization.
Beautifully answered, sir. And it was Lovely talking to you, and it was wonderful to have you. Thank you so much.